In a critical development that underscores the increasingly close ties between Russia and North Korea, high-ranking Ukrainian defense officials and U.S. diplomats have expressed grave concerns regarding North Korean arms shipments to Russia. U.S. officials warn that these deliveries pose a substantial threat to Ukraine's ability to withstand the ongoing invasion. This burgeoning alliance has raised alarm bells in Kyiv, with military intelligence reports indicating that the continuous influx of munitions from North Korea is significantly impacting the situation on the Ukrainian front lines. Lieutenant General Kirilo Budanov, Ukraine's chief of military intelligence, has described the relentless shipments of ammunition from North Korea to Russian ports as a direct threat to Ukrainian forces, even though these exchanges occur thousands of miles away. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken recently highlighted the urgency of addressing North Korean and Iranian arms supplies to Russia at a United Nations Security Council meeting, emphasizing that this issue should be a top priority for global leaders.
As North Korea ramps up its military support for Russia, Putin has reciprocated with military commitments and with money. The two countries recently revived a treaty pledging to provide military assistance if either is invaded. In March, Russia used its veto to end the work of the UN panel of experts on the DPRK, which for 14 years had monitored the regime's nuclear and ballistic missile programs. Russia's banks are helping North Korea evade sanctions, freeing up more funds for its unlawful weapons programs.
U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin has similarly warned lawmakers about the role of North Korean weaponry in sustaining Russia's military operations. As the two countries solidify their defense pact, the flow of military supplies from North Korea has intensified, prompting U.S. officials to take notice. Open-source intelligence indicates that since mid-2022, thousands of shipping containers have departed from North Korean ports, arriving in Russia and subsequently transferred to trains bound for conflict zones. Analysts from the U.S. State Department estimate that at least 11,000 containers, believed to be filled with munitions, have made their way to Russia. Following these shipments, Ukrainian military officials report that the effects can be observed on the battlefield just a week later. Although the artillery shells provided by North Korea may not be of the highest quality, often characterized as old, degraded, or defective, this influx of munitions is critical to maintaining Russia's military strategy. Experts suggest that without these supplies, the intensity of Russia's military operations could decrease significantly, potentially compromising their territorial ambitions. This burgeoning partnership between Moscow and Pyongyang raises critical questions about the geopolitical ramifications for Northeast Asia. While North Korea is likely receiving vital resources in exchange for its military support, such as money, food, and oil, there are indications that it may also gain access to advanced Russian military technology, further bolstering Kim Jong-un's regime. As the conflict in Ukraine persists and the collaboration between Putin and Kim deepens, observers remain watchful of how this relationship will reshape the balance of power both in Eastern Europe and the Asia-Pacific region. The consequences of this strategic alliance extend far beyond the battlefield, signaling a potentially significant shift in global military dynamics.